This morning was kind of eventful. Here's the only one I have that's not completely soaked in blood. I slammed my foot open. The way it happened is I was walking with no shoes, stupid me, and I jumped over some glass, stupid me, and I slammed my foot into the fucking handicapped ramp. So rather than blaming myself for not wearing shoes outside in 30-degree weather, I'm going to attack the handicap. No, I can't. It's just,
Hello. How are you today? Today's douchebag of the day is Philip DeFranco. Yay! He's an idiot, and I fucked his girlfriend hard, yeah.
Damn you, Johnson & Johnson bandages. I leave you alone with my girlfriend one time. And what sucks worse is I was completely unprepared. I had no bandages. I had to make this makeshift bandage out of paper towels and a sock just so I could get to the store and get peroxide. And this, I just hit myself in the face. No wonder I get hurt so often. I know I was probably in the minority because a lot of people have first aid kits, but if you don't, get one, because you never know when it's gonna happen. Also to Publix, I am sorry that I bled in your store. But we need to jump into the news because a lot of people are trying to compete with me for douchebag of the day. One of the top contenders? Apple. Apple's being sued because someone said, hey, you said twice as fast for half the price. I don't know if you know this, Apple/AT&T, but it is not twice as fast. Mainly because it's like, hey, guess what? We're going fast, 3G. Oh, now you're on the Edge network. The reason this bothers me so much is Apple's defense is that the consumers, if they believe this, are idiots. They're literally saying that if you look at that commercial and go, okay, Apple 3G twice as fast, then you're an idiot. Their defense is saying that, you know, when someone watches a Red Bull commercial, they don't literally think they're gonna get wings. So why would they think they get twice the speed with iPhone 3G? Because one is a lot more believable. Like, I don't think in my brain block that if I drink a Red Bull, I'm gonna be able to fly. But if you say iPhone 3G is twice as fast, I'm like, holy shit, I could use the speed. Since we're already on the topic of iPhones, if you have an iPhone, MySpace will now stream their videos. Through their MySpace app, you can watch MySpace videos. Though I really don't know what MySpace videos you'd want to watch, but kudos. But there you go. Something cool I wanted to show you guys. There are these Nikon ads for one of their new cameras, and here they are. I think these are awesome. There's a third not safe for work one, link in the description. We'll just say 2 girls on a bed. Don't want to show it in a video because I don't want to be blocked, YouTube. Something that I thought was crazy for our friends overseas are guys in the UK. If you're walking around, the police can stop you for no reason and ask for ID. And while it seems like no big deal, that seems like a huge deal to me. Because that's like World War II wear your papers kind of shit. Because I'm a huge believer in personal privacy and rights. Which leads me back to yesterday's video where people were like, Phil, why are you hating on Obama? Now I like Obama, but you can't just let that smile and the way he speaks completely sway you. You have to hold the people you elect to office accountable for their actions. Isn't that the whole point of electing a representative? Don't be so pro-Obama that you're blinded. The biggest enemy in America is ignorance. A lot of people have been talking about Mumbai. The Mumbai attacks where they came in by sea and killed hundreds of people. It was a terrible ordeal that lasted about 3 days. What bothers me with all these attacks is there's always prior knowledge. US offices gave their counterparts in India advanced knowledge that this was going to happen. Attack by sea. Mumbai was set up to handle nothing. They had 577 rifles for the whole area of Mumbai. Most of their police officers had never even shot one before. They were literally sitting ducks. Some cool news coming out of Tel Aviv, Israel. Instead of having to go through those long, massive lines where you have to take out your laptop and take off your shoes and your coat and your jewelry that is attached to your penis. The new security might feed off of your emotions, kind of like a woman. It'll be able to sense fear, or if you're planning on doing a terrorist plot. And I think that's awesome that we have advanced that far that we would be able to do that. I was thinking it's either gonna be this, or it's gonna be like that screening room in Total Recall. One or the other, maybe both. And this would be a hollow shell of a show if we did not have a douchebag of the day. And I finally found one that works. It's the Students Against Drunk Driving Committee. Not because it's a total buzzkill, but because the Students Against Drunk Driving Committee held a party where they got wasted, started driving around drunk, throwing liquor bottles into playgrounds. A statement's been released by Mothers Against Drunk Driving that they don't even know who Students Against Drunk Driving is anymore. They always go straight to their room. They never hang out anymore. They're always quiet at the dinner table. If your father didn't have so much money, I'd leave both of you. And if we're gonna have a Jerry Springer minute, I definitely want to say in the past day, even this morning, I realized that a lot of good things can only happen through pain, whether it's emotional or physical pain. It's the only way we learn who we are as people. Whether it's, wow, I should never go outside without shoes, or the realization that all people are inherently flawed, that we all make mistakes, that sometime in our own daily lives we're all douchebags of the day, and realizing that the only person that can ever help you is you. That probably made more sense to me than it did to you. That's all that really mattered to me this Wednesday, December 3rd, 2008. My name's Philip DeFranco, and you've just been filled in. Stay tuned.